This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, good morning, guys. So last week we seen how to set up Sonarqube in our own servers. You can call it as a on-prem servers as well. Okay, and then we also seen how to integrate with the Sonar Cloud as well. Sonar Cloud is your SaaS version of your on-premise Sonarqube. Okay, whoever cannot afford hardware and software licensing cost or human power, they can go with the PaaS version, right? Because this is a pay as you go. They don't need to buy any servers, etc. And the reason we also started using Sonar Cloud is that because if I have it Sonarcube on my laptop, anything on my laptop is not accessible over internet. I can access internet, but on my laptop, whatever is there is not accessible over internet because I am not part of any Active Directory or I am not part of any network. And my Sonarcube installation also don't have any DNS. So if you have a DNS, then only other persons can access it, right? If it is IP address, that IP address is restricted to my only laptop, and that is dynamic, right? Based on my router, it will keep changing. If my router flashes his IP address, then obviously my laptop address will change. That is the reason we went with Sonar Cloud. But everything is same. I already compared both of the things, right? There is no difference. Yeah, all the way from authentication and the integration. Okay. Now let's get into the same topic again. Last week, not last week, day before yesterday, we tried to run that one, right? And we selected a public project in Sonar Cloud. The reason, private, the reason is that we have to pay 10 euros for the private project. Okay, and that is based again based on number of lines of code that is in the which are available in the project basically. And because we took a public project in Sonar Cloud, my pipeline stopped working because I got free credits only to run the private projects, not for the public projects. I sent that email, right? I submitted that Google form. I checked it in the yesterday night. I don't think I got it because when I try to run this pipeline, because I changed this project visibility from public to private to public, right? That's where it stopped working because of the unavailability of credit. Okay, so now you see, yesterday night I checked it. Let me check one more time, otherwise you will get some alternative. Let me take master. You getting me what I'm saying, Sahul and Loy? Okay, still uh, the jobs, I mean parallel jobs are not granted for my public project. Okay, hey, what I do now, because let's not wait for that guy to grant it, right? I will move this project, this online reservation system project, right? I will put it in my another organization. This is my old organization. Okay, this is created in 2020, so that's the reason I am not facing any issues. Okay, this is not affected. Okay, now let me point my online reservation system project to this organization. Okay, for this demonstration purpose. Okay, how do I move it? So we will go back to our Azure repos concepts. Okay, this is our project, right? In my latest. Okay. Hey, please stop me if you are not following. Okay. To simply utilize my other organization, I want to move this project from your journeys organization to your journeys organization to online travel organization, which is my older organization. So here I can run public or private, it doesn't matter. Okay, so before we go there, let me create that project basically. This is the name, right? Let me will mimic the same thing. Okay, let me copy this. copy, go here, and then create a new project, give this name, and then make it public. Okay, get scrum create. Okay, so now I'll go and so I'll put it in this repository. No, okay, because I'm not demonstrating any repos. I'm just trying to move that project to here so that I can run this. Okay, let me see. Let me point to master. Okay, now how do you move it? Any idea? So now this project is binded to uh, our your I mean what is it? Your journeys organization. Sorry, your planner organization under that online reservation system. So the Visual Studio project is pointed to that one because we connected like that. Now what we do, we disconnect this project from Visual Studio from your journeys Azure repos organization. We disconnect it and connect with other organization. That means you basically moving from one organization to another organization's project. Okay, are you clear?
Yes.
Okay, so let me clean up everything. Let me just ensure that we are having working code. Okay, good. So how do you disconnect it? Always you have to go to your team explorer and go to settings, and then you can look at this global settings. Here there is no way for you to disconnect it. These are the generic commands, right, which are in portal. And then go back, go to repository settings. So here you can see in the bottom, so these are all general, right? Your username, email id, and git ignore file to add, and which tool to be used. Visual Studio we are saying for differentiation and merging as well. In the bottom it is showing you, hey, which is your okay, this is your Visual Studio project is this one, which is your remote. Because whenever you click on push or fetch, Visual Studio need to have some reference. That is what you see here. We had seen it in earlier classes. All you need to do is you need to just remove it. You can see here dev.azure.com, your planet 21 online reservation system, and your journeys repos. I mean, this is what it is tied to. Now just say remove. That's it. Now your project is not tied to any you know remote repository in Azure repos. If you want to try it, all you can do is you can simply make some change and then try it actually. Okay, let me close all these things. It will prompt you saying that, hey, your project is not in okay. Okay, now if you try to go and click on changes, go to home. Okay, click on changes, paste, commit all and push. You see there is no remote repository configured. Publish this repository to share your commands. Now you are getting the earlier one, right? Clear? Now you need to publish Git repo to Azure DevOps. Okay. So select your organization instead of your planner 21. Select online travel. Okay. and then you can keep the repository name. If you leave as it is, it will create a new repository name. Otherwise you can select it as well. Okay, under this uh, online reservation system, this is what we created, and the that is the project name, and then repository name you can leave as it is. Okay, now you say publish repository, select your account. Sometimes it doesn't take the cached credentials, you just need to confirm it. That's it. Okay, it's done. Now if you can see additional items here as well, pipelines, builds, etc. Okay, now let me go and go to online travel, and then you see this is your latest project, right? What you created, online trips, and then go to repos. You see your project here, right? Only master under online reservation system repository. There is nothing else here. So our project is ready in our older organization. Okay, now let's go and create a pipeline. Create a pipeline. I quickly do this because I want to arrive that Sonarqube one. Use classic editor. So there is only one branch. Let's select it. Continue. And ours is ASP.NET. Select this template, ASP.NET template. Okay. So from here, select this agent specification to Windows 2019, because that means it is Windows 2000 server with the Visual Studio 2019 installed on the agent basically. Okay, that's it. This is master only. You don't need to change anything. So these are inherited. This is okay. This is okay. We don't need to change it, as I told you. Build solution. Either so there is another concept I tell you, but you can unlink this and you can point this to your solution, guys. In one repository, in one remote repository, you can keep only one project which contains the solution. You cannot have a multiple solutions in one repository. That means if you go and create another project, then it will have another solution, right? And under that solution you will have many projects. So you cannot push that solution to the existing repository with some other project. So one remote repository, one solution, that is one to one. Okay, so uh, what it does it mean, why I'm saying, whether it is star dot sln or actual name, it doesn't matter, because your remote repository will have only one solution file. Okay, test assemblies, I'm not talking about it. Let me for the, we don't need this symbols path etc. I'm doing it. Publish artifact, it is to copy your artifacts after the build to this folder basically in Azure Pipelines storage. Okay, now all I need is my Sonarqube stuff, right? Let me go and add a task. Add task. Sonar. As I told you, I will take the cloud. Why I am having these things? Because this is my older project. I already installed Sonarcloud here. That's the reason it is showing you here. First one is prepare analysis configuration. Put it here and add one more task. That is uh, run analysis. You need to select run analysis. Run analysis. Add. As I told you, you have to keep run analysis after build solution, prepare analysis before build solution. Now you need to select the sonar endpoint. Okay, uh, let me go to sonarcloud.io. Okay,
Purna,
I can
one
see it.
question.
Yeah,
So as
yes.
part of run code analysis, would we have any parameters to set on what need to be checked?
No, there is nothing required here. Run code analysis is just a command. Okay, internally it is just a command basically. Okay,
Okay.
everything is set up here. you are integrating this Azure DevOps project inside that. Under that you have the .NET that is integrated with Sonarqube via this configuration. You are giving the service endpoint, means your Sonarcloud endpoint, and then organization name. Okay, and then you are also mentioning build, and then you are selecting project and everything. So here itself you are preparing the project for the integration. After that, it's all just about triggering that analysis basically after the build.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so right now this is empty, right? Let's go ahead and create an organization. You know how to create now. I am not using the current one. Let us say you go to top right corner. Okay, my account, organizations. This is our older ones. Okay, let me create a new one just for our. I'll give a. I'll give your journey. I'll give. Okay, your journeys. Okay, you can create a personal access token from there and give it here basically. Okay, from Azure DevOps. You know how to give it. Let me open another tab. Okay. Okay. So how do you create a personal access token? Click on your profile icon. Okay. And then not the profile. Sorry, this one. This is a profile icon symbol. Okay. Click on this. Click on personal access token. Create a new one. You can give any name. Okay. And you can set the expiry. I'm giving full access. I already walked you through all these permission, read and write access to this one. Whichever is the application using this token is having full access to your boards, repos, and pipelines, etc. That is what the meaning. If you want to read it, go and read it. You must have done it so by now. Create a new token. Copy this. I'm putting it in a notepad first. Okay. Close. Okay. Now come to our Sonar Cloud. Paste this. I pasted this. Okay. Continue. What happened? Continue. It's not refreshing. It has to come to the next point. I'm just refreshing this one. Not sure what happened. Let me paste this first. Delete, paste. Let me give your journeys. Copy sorry, your existing organization. I'm giving something else. Okay. Okay. This our organization name is online travel, right? Okay. I think the token is validating that one. Okay. Copy online travel. Okay. I got it. See, this token, if I'm giving some different name, this token is not allowing. Hey, this token is created for that organization, but you are giving some other name. That's why it was not allowing me. And if I give the same name, it is saying it is already bound to Sonarcloud because I already have that. If you see here, right? Online travel, I already have it, my older organization. Hey, shall I create the project here itself so that we can go ahead? It doesn't matter for you. Okay, so I don't think I can give a different name. Yeah, you see, this token doesn't have permissions. Yeah, this was not displaying in the before clicks basically. Okay, because organization name is different. So what we do, just to continue for this one, I'll use the same organization. Click on this online travels. Click one more, create one more project here. Okay, say need to create a project, add new project. It is not allowing me. Okay, online travel. It's my token expired, it seems. It shouldn't be the case. It is working yesterday. Let me create a project under this online travel. One project is there. Let's click this project, analyze new project, online travel. If I give older one, it is not accepting. It is saying token is expired. I have too many tokens. That is the problem. I cannot remember which one. Everything is a read write only. There is no code read write. Everything online travel is in March. March. Yeah, let me troubleshoot here itself.
Puna already here your planner, your Genesis new one is there.
Yeah, but the problem,
Okay, that
uh,
one will use me.
it is not mapping, right? That is the problem. Your token, right? Token is associated with this. I can try that one as well, but I don't think. See, this token is. I created this organization in Sonarcube. Okay, but the token is associated with the this organization, right? Uh, the online your journeys organization. Since that is a new organization, I don't have credits to run the public projects. That is the problem, and that's why I'm trying to use the older organization. Your planner. Why I'm not able to create the project? That's what I'm trying to understand. All I need is let me go to account. This is the. I think this is the one basically. Online trips 29. Okay, if I come here, I don't give a. I don't think I given some name here properly. As you know, right, we cannot reverse it. That is the problem, and I don't know the name as well. Let me give another token. Let me see if that works or not. Okay. I'll create one here and then now you got the problem, right? The token issue. It's it's not possible to reverse it. This, if I generate here, this is what I'm going to use here basically. Okay, to create it. But anyways, let me see. Generate a token. Copy. This is not required. Mm, I need this token. Azure DevOps token. Forgot this token here. I forgot this token. That is the problem. Okay. So do you? I mean, we can use the same project as well if you are okay, because the concepts are same only. Okay, because I have this project, because I forgot this project. If I remove if I delete the organization, right, it will become a problem. I may not be able to even show this demo now. So let's do one thing. Let's continue with this project for the demonstration. Okay. After that, so by the time you will learn the concepts, after that I will delete the organization from here again. Okay, and then I map it to Azure DevOps. Okay, with the same name. Okay, is that okay? I just want to show the concepts at least first. Okay, so this is online travel. This project is here basically. So you know this prepare analysis and run code analysis. Now let me go to online, not the online registration. Under online travel, I have this online trips. This is the one basically. And then pipelines. I tried it yesterday. It was working. Edit. It's the same thing. I mean, the different project. You can see pipeline. Okay, 2019. This is pointed to release one. Let me put it to master. Okay, and then you can see Nugget. There is no change here. No change here. Prepare analysis. This organization is already pointed there. You know how to create, right? You click on this new. You need to take that Sonarcloud token, whatever we created there, and just click on the verify. That's it. And then you just need to give the name and grant access. That's it. After that, you will be able to see the organization, what is there, what you created in the Sonar cloud, right? This is explained in the previous class. And then you need to give the project key and the project name. Where do you see that? So if you when you create a project, basically you can come to the projects. When you click on Sonar Cloud home button, you basically it will show all the projects and all organizations. If so, you can see online travel. Online travel means online travel organization and the project. If you move to a particular organization, just click on top right corner, click on the organization online travel. Now you're under that online travel organization. Under that you have one project, online travel. Okay, if you click this, as an administrator you can see okay, this is my old analysis stuff. Okay, forget about it. On the right hand side, you can see all the project related information. You can see project key is this one, project organization key is this one. Okay, this is one way to take it, online travel and online trips. Okay, the other way is, now you are under this project, you can go to the you have a project settings and organization settings as well. If you go to project settings, here also you should be able to see your keys and everything. Okay, uh, if you go to general settings, not general, if you go to, so you can see the key here, the existing one. Okay, like this, you can take the keys. That is what mentioned here, key and the project name, and that's it. Advanced we see it later. All you need to do is now just save. Okay, what I'm going to do, let me disable this. Another break build and quality get failure. I said first, let's go step by step. Save this, queue, run. So when you are using free projects, right, I mean, you need to tweak like this, but of course it will be a learning curve for you as well. I think they got this restriction because the number of users or companies exploring this Azure DevOps becoming more and more. That's an infrastructure expense for them, right? Imagine, I mean, every person who is not even serious also uh, started exploring this one. Probably they are looking at the seriousness of the users who are trying this basically. That's what I'm thinking. Otherwise, last year it was not there, this restriction. Yeah, you're following me, right? Let me know if any doubts. Okay. So prepare analysis on Sonar Cloud. Setup is done. Now the build solution.
Puna, one question.
Yeah.
So, as part of code run analysis, we will get some information on like number of bugs or some information out there, right?
Correct. Correct.
So, do they need to be fixed before pushing the changes further?
See, the problem here is that nobody is expert in all of the areas of the best practices, right? Like when you are writing code, your code should be cleaner, simple, and then your code should be taking care of the security vulnerabilities. Let us say if you use some methods, it is vulnerable to attacks, and you will have issues like SQL injection. Okay, I will show you those issues in the Sonarqube. And one famous thing that you can see it from is WASP top 10. WASP top 10 is the organization name. OWASP is the organization name, and they every year they publish top 10 vulnerabilities in the in the world basically. Okay, OWASP.org. In our Sonarqube, in our Sonarqube analysis or in our own development, at least we need to address all the vulnerabilities that are mentioned in the OWASP organization. Basically, these are all the vulnerabilities in 2017. Now you see in 2021, he is giving that. So what is the topmost vulnerability: broken access control, cryptographic failures, injection, insecure design, security misconfigurations, vulnerabilities, and so these are all the top 10 violations in the world, basically, server side. So what this Sonarqube does, it will go and take all these rules from WASP. I mean, it is coded in the Sonarqube. You don't need to worry, and it will apply all these vulnerabilities on your code base, basically. Okay, and then it will tell you, hey, your code is not taking care of this insecure design vulnerability. Your code is not taking care of injection. That's how it will tell you, basically. Okay. And our developers, see, nobody is expert, right? I think, I'm sure 90% of the people don't even know what are these, basically. Most of the times they may know, server side request forgery, SSIF, etc. I don't think many people know these things, or they might have heard it but they never fixed it as well. You get this opportunity. I mean, developers get this opportunity when they are working for a bigger organization where their applications are known to n number of people. Let us say our IRCTC, Make My Tray, or any ticket management systems, etc. Right, like your Book My Show, etc. Those are public ones. That means high possibility to hack their systems, basically, and those guys have to fix all these issues, must and should, without any file. Otherwise, they will go their applications will go down, their servers will go down. This is the minimum for any application. Okay, and it will tell you more than this. We'll get into that one, basically, in just a minute. Now you see all the steps are completed here. Now let's go and see the Sonarqube. You can click here on the top, and then online travel, right? It has just completed 7:45 a.m. It is showing failed, but it should not be failing. Let me click this. Why it is failed? There it is showing successful, right? Click this. What is the last one? October 13, 7:45 a.m. This is the correct time. Oh, okay. This quality gate is up. So okay, this is my old project, right? Quality gate is already enabled. Let me take that out. I told you, right? If I apply quality gate, based on the quality gate criteria I define, your project will be failed in Sonarqube. Uh, it will be failed in Sonarqube, basically, if that criteria is not met. But what you see, the difference here is that Sonarqube, it is showing as a failed in Sonarqube, but in our Azure DevOps pipeline, it is showing as successful. This is the difference. Why it is not showing? Why this status is not pushed back to your pipeline? There is a reason, because I disabled one task, basically, because I want to go to, you remember, I want to do this one as well: break, build, and quality gate failure. So since it's a old project, let me explain quality gate as well. So now anyways, you are in this project, it's already run. Okay, and it is showing some bug categories: reliability, security, maintainability. Okay, coverage, it is showing 0% coverage, means it's code coverage, basically, means none of your code in your project is having some unit test cases that is validating the code. Okay, duplications, 0.2% duplications, etc. It is showing. Okay. Okay, let me clean this project first. Okay, this online trips, you see something here, the code is showing only 0.2%, basically. Okay, duplications, but it will be more than that one. Okay, the reason why it is showing, go to edit. I want to go step by step, but because I'm using the older one, it is giving me the thing. And on prepare analysis, under advanced, Let me take out these things basically. Sonar.exclusions. I can put a hash here. Put a hash. That means it is commented. For the timing, just you see that. Let me comment that I commented that scripts folder in our project basically. Q, run this. Now basically your duplications will be increased basically, because I added that one. It actually, our Sonarqube basically excluded some of the files from the analysis. That's why it became less. Once it runs now this project, you will see all the vulnerabilities from all the files. I'm going in a reverse way rather than forward way. It's a reverse way because I have taken the older project. I'll put it in the forward way as well, don't worry. So while it is going on, just remember these things. When somebody says, "Hey, we need to have the continuous integration pipeline created for this project," you need to ensure that your Azure repos is having pull request enabled, okay? And in your Azure pipelines, your continuous integration trigger is enabled, and in your pipeline definition, you have the Sonarqube integrated, okay? And every push from the repos to remote repository in the repos should be triggering this, CI pipeline. In that CI pipeline, you need to analyze this project. And along with this Sonarqube analysis, you need to enable quality gate as well. Quality gate means you put some criteria. If that criteria is not met, even though there is no issue in your code functionally, still it will fail if the criteria is not met as per the coding best practices defined by Sonarqube. I'm just trying to summarize that one basically. What is your CI? So run code analysis happening, okay. 47 seconds. You can read actually. I will show you how to read this one as well. First, let it complete. It is taking some time. The reason it has to apply all the coding best practices rules on this code base basically. Success, it is done. Analysis is successful. Okay. Okay. We are done actually here. Let's go to Sonarcloud. Let me refresh this. Now you can see it's already updated, you see. It's refreshed automatically. Now you see the you see that time. Let me complete. It refreshed it automatically. You see the one 754, and then you see now the duplications is 70. Means basically the entire code is analyzed. Earlier the entire code was not analyzed. Okay. First, let's get into one by one these categories. Then we'll go to the quality gate. What it is saying, there are so in Sonarqube we have these categories of the bugs or vulnerabilities or best practices, whatever you call, or code analysis rules. Okay, you have few rules under reliability category, few rules on the security category, few rules on the maintainability category, few rules on the coverage category, few rules in the duplication. These are the categories available in Sonarcube. Okay, reliability means how reliable your code is. I mean, your means a developer's code is. I mean, can they and is their code is strong enough to I mean withstand against some attackers code etc such kind of thing, and this guy will give you rating as well, rating A B C etc. Okay, you can read it. Reliability rating is see when there is at least one bug, one major bug. So bugs are again categorized major, minor etc. You can read it basically. Okay, if you want to see what are those bugs under reliability, you can click on 153, I mean that number. Like this security, there are 56 vulnerabilities under security category. Okay, violations basically all these are code violations. 56 code violations under security. 1000 maintainability code smells under maintainability. If the developer have to fix all these 1000 code smells under maintainability category, it takes 197 days. You see the debt is nothing but technical debt. You see the definition, the estimated time it will take to fix all the code smells. I told you day before yesterday, right? Sonarcube will also give approximate time it takes to fix the bugs as well. It is telling, hey, if you want to fix all these 100 1000 code smells, you need it will take 197 days. It is not. It may not be exactly, but this is an approximate time basically. Okay, and then coverage, it is saying 0% coverage means there are no unit test cases to cover the code written in your project. Duplications, it is saying, hey, out of 100 lines of code, 70 lines of code is a duplicated code. That means you are not following the best practices. That's what it is saying. And if you want to get into the details, I mean the developer need to get into the details, they can get inside basically clicking on these numbers. Okay, when they click on these numbers, it will go and clearly shows, okay, all these reliability issues. You can see the file names as well under microservice. You can see I highlighted this. These are all the issues. Okay, that is now what in our regular day-to-day life, what people have to do in our scrum meetings etc. Someone needs to go through all these bugs, okay, and then assign it. In Sonarcube we can directly assign it to the persons as well. If I have more people, I can search for the users and I can assign to that person. Right now I can assign to myself. Okay, and it is telling me as well how much time it takes to fix this bug as well. It is saying, hey, it takes minimum 5 minutes. Okay, and you
Puna,
can
one
see,
one more question.
yeah,
So let us assume this bug is something which is a minor one, and we want to suppress this.
correct, correct. That we
Can we
can
do
do.
that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm coming to that. We are going step by step. Okay.
Okay.
You remember I excluded something from here, right? I commented here in my pipeline. You remember why I did that? I'll come to that point because I'm using old project that that advanced setting was still there. I commented that one for the time being. I'll come to those points. I mean, we are not yet done with the sonar cube. We just started. Okay,
Okay.
I excluded this one. We have many things to learn here. I'm just trying to explain you. So what I'm trying to say is that
No,
hey,
no, no.
you
My
can.
my question
Hmm,
is, We are done with the analysis and we have currently have 153
We,
bugs.
I'll come to that point. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, okay.
Let's,
Thank you.
yeah, let's cover these basics, then go there basically. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So you can do all the review and assignment of these uh, bugs or vulnerabilities. You can call it as a vulnerabilities. Okay, this is a good dashboard for your entire project management team basically. Okay, once someone fix it, you can assign it to someone. You means so whoever is managing this project means any scrum master or project manager, and once that person fixes this, they can make it as resolved, etc. So like this. Okay, you can see resolved, and they can comment it as well, and it gives an very good explanation as well. It is very helpful for the developers. It is clearly telling you how to fix this bug as well, or vulnerability, I would say violation, how to fix this violation. Okay, like this, it helps. And these are under issues. And then security hotspots, it will tell you exactly, you can see exactly where the bug is there. Developer don't need to go and research where the bug is there, where the violation is there. It will exactly tell you in which file and in which line the violation is there. Now you see the code written here. You can see some regular expression right here. It is highlighting like this. It is coming under denial of service, DOS. Denial of service means uh, most of the attacks are denial of service in the outside world actually. What it does mean, if they know some server name, okay, they keep on attacking that server till that server go down basically, because your CPU and memory will get exhausted. Once that is exhausted, your servers will go down. Your server is going down means your application will go down. So similarly, this code is also having some vulnerability related to denial of service, and it is categorized as medium, but probably you need to make it as a critical. And it is telling you exact location, and it is talking about, hey, what is this risk about, and are you at risk, and then how can you fix it. This is the best place, I would say, to learn even the coding as well. You see the solution. Okay, it is saying, hey, why I'm telling your code is vulnerable, and what is the actual code to be written exactly. Okay, now you understand how powerful is Sonarcube, right? The productivity of the developer increases a lot, and they will be able to fix all the violations, code violations that are given by Sonarcube. Once you do that, your code will become robust basically. It can withstand any attacks. It will be high performing. There won't be any performance issue. There are no memory issues, etc., etc. But most of the times, Kiran, I'll come to that point. People don't fix all those things. They will suppress it. Okay, one way is they suppress it. The other way is they exclude these files from analysis. Okay, we'll come to that one. So I'm just giving you walkthrough. You can go and get into, these are the dashboards for the people basically. Okay, and it will show you bugs. 152 bugs are there under reliability, and in which file the bugs are there, etc. You can see exact path. If you click this, it will take you directly to that code path, and it is highlighting as well where the issue is there. Okay, and you can see all the code. Your code is having projects like integration layer, microservices, unit test project, web. These are all the projects that are there in my old project basically. Okay, and then it will show you all the activity means what do you say, this is basically audit trail. What changes are made to your SonarQube project at what time, etc. Okay, and then finally you have the administration. Okay, this will go to, okay, under administration you have the quality gate. We'll start from here. Okay, right now the quality gate uh, I mean, I did not create any quality gate, but by default, uh, any project that is there in Sonarqube will use a one quality gate basically. That is a default quality gate. If I go to organizations, you can see the quality gate here. SonarWay is the default quality gate. Okay, and you can see my quality gate here as well. Okay, online trips quality gate. I created some quality gate. Okay, let me, what do you say? What is I let me unbind this project. This is auto save basically. Okay, if I go back and come here, you see there are no projects associated. If I run this pipeline now, right now my pipeline will be successful here as well. I mean my Sonarqube project will also be successful. Now I'm slowly coming to your forward integration. So far I did some reverse engineering. Once it is completed successfully, it will also become successful instead of failed because I removed the quality gate. Now what I do, once this is completed, I will add a quality gate, then I will run the build again. Then you will see the difference. We will continue some advanced Sonarqube stuff tomorrow as well. This is a very good place for the administrators to show their expertise basically. Means it is for you. Let's spend another couple of minutes and then we can close for the day. It may take one more minute. My history. It is taking more time now because it is analyzing the entire project. Entire project means all the code that you see here. There are many files, right? Code files under scripts, And real time it will be even more, because you will keep on adding the code and number of files, right? That's where your optimization comes into picture. I was talking about some of the optimizations, right? Your unit test cases, etc., etc. Okay, almost done. Analysis successful. It is giving, hey, go here and check your results. That's what it is saying. It's already done. I think it is in the last minute. Yeah, completed. Now if I come here, let me refresh this. Now you see quality get not computed, you see, because I withdrawn this one. Now the project is successful. If you go here, it is not showing successful or failure, but it is showing the vulnerability. You see 70% duplications, 51k code smells, and 1k code smells and issues, some 51k issues in JavaScript, CSS and C# files, and 153 bucks. That's how it is given, right? Okay, once you click on the project name, you will come here, and if someone wants to go and see the complete details, they can click here. Okay, and it will take you and show where the bugs are there, where the violations are there in each and every file. Okay, now as an administrator, what you see is, here I have so many bugs here. Okay, but uh, there are many violations in the Sonarqube with respect to the best practices. Okay, and I'm still allowing this build to be successful. Yeah, this project will work, this application will work. This application will, the problem is that when somebody tries to attack it, your application will definitely be a victim. And when the load increases, your application will go down, because your application is not designed or coded as per the best practices. This is how many applications will fail basically. So now you can tell your management, hey, there are many violations here, but we are not applying, we are allowing this build to be deployed to the servers. We should not do that. Then the next question will be, so how do you stop this deployment? uh, how do you fail this build? Basically, you can say this, hey, I can create a quality gate and put all the criteria. If the criteria is not met as per the best practices, then we will fail the build. That's what your recommendation. So you go and create a quality gate for this project. How do you create a quality gate? You can go to administration. Under that you have the quality gate. By default there will be something. You have to create a new quality gate if you don't want to use any one of the existings. How do you do this? Create a new quality gate in your organization settings. Okay, this is not at project. Now I am at administration at the project level. Go to organization settings. Okay, here you get an option, create a quality gate. You are under quality gate stuff. You can see the default one as well. Okay, let's create, give some name. I'll give 13th October just for memory, to memorize properly. 13th October. There are no conditions here. Let me add a condition. Add a condition. I'm saying there are two ways to analyze. Every build there will be new code getting added there. You want to do on the new code only. You want to do on the overall code. If your code base is very high, always do it on the new code, but you will miss many vulnerabilities in the previous runs basically. Click on overall code most of the times. Quality gate failure. So you have many things: complexity, coverage. Okay, and then unit test, coverage, errors, success, etc. Okay, I'll select this one, unit test cases. If unit test case percentage is less than 100%, fail the build. Okay, this is one condition. Add one more condition. Overall code. Select. This is the criteria basically. Duplications. If duplicate line percentage is less than or it is greater than 20%, fail the build. These are all unconditions. Okay. Now go and add one more. Like this, you can go and explore all these conditions. Okay, I will say maintainability. If or else if maintainability, technical debt, etc. Right? If code smells is greater than I would say some 100 code smells, then fail the build. So I added three conditions to my code quality gate. This is a criteria. Okay. Okay, that
But
is
now
good.
who will define
Yeah.
these criteria?
So your architect needs to define this, but as a DevOps engineer, you also need to enforce this. Hey, you have to provide your observations, right? Okay, he says, hey, I see many violations here. I see how many duplicate lines. There are more than 50% lines are duplicated. This is very bad. Like that, you can go and provide your inputs in your Scrum meetings, basically. And the final decision will be based on your project manager and architect, because you are an administrator, right? He will give you your viewpoints. It's up to your architect or project manager or scrum master who is managing your project. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I created the conditions in my quality gate, but I need to see, I will have a number of projects in my organization, right? So each and every project might have a different criteria. Okay, that's the reason you will get an option to select the project as well. I will apply this project. You can search for it. I only have one project now. Just you need to select this online travel project. Okay, it is auto save. Okay, if you want to search, try it. Go back and come here. You see, quality gate is applied. Now, okay, let me do one more thing. One more setting. Now, when I run this project, when I build this pipeline one more time, it will be fail here, but it will not send this fail status back to your pipeline. You remember, right? Earlier, that's what happened. Now what I do, I'll enable this task. I have to add this task. I enable break, build, and quality gate failure. We already selected this sonar service point. It will be populated here because you did it here. Okay, and that's it. Organization name. Select the organization. That's it. Now if I run this build, what happens? Your Sonarqube analysis will happen. Your quality gate will fail because we know the issues are more. It will be shown failed here. And at the same time, it will fail the build here as well because Sonarqube analysis is failed because there are many analysis violations. Now go and click on run. Yes, after this, we can close for the day. Just spend two more minutes. It's take approximately 2 to 3 minutes. So while this is happening, but now you got it. How do you do analysis and how do you apply quality gate? What is the advantage of quality gate? You can simply fail the build in your Azure pipelines when Sonarqube analysis is not up to your expectations. So what is your expectations? Your expectations are set inside your quality gate. Okay. Basically, it should be cleaner always. You should not see these many bugs. It should be 0 bugs. Okay, the duplication should not be more than even 5%. Okay, and your code smells should not be 1K like this, right? It also have to be 0. I mean, I don't accept what is it, 1K or 10 or 20 or etc. And your coverage is 0%. This is very bad. Means you are not testing your code at all. I mean, you means a developer. So all these things are very important. build solution. So I'm repeating these points, you know, number of times because it will become easier for you in your interviews as well or during your preparation as well. Okay. The, the name itself is saying, right? Break, build, and quality get failure. So while it is going on, let's recap what we done, right? We detached our project from on your journeys repository and then attached to our old organization online travel to some other project. So you seen that, and then we integrated Sonarqube and we see the issues. I mean, the token importance of the token also is seen because your token basically tagged to some organization in your Azure DevOps organization or the organization in your Sonarqube, right? So it is always one to one basically. You cannot simply create token for one organization, use for another like that. That's why we are getting the problems. And then prepare analysis and then run code analysis, break, build, and quality gate failure. Now you see what is a quality gate as well. Now after end of this one, your Sonarqube, it will be in failed status, and at the same time your build also will be in the failed status. There is no issue with respect to the functionality, but the issue is with your best practices. It is it is having a lot number of violations. This is also one good website. You can go and read this basically. It is for everyone, for administrators, for developers, because it's all about vulnerabilities, right? I'll keep it in our chart. You can take it actually. Chat box. Okay, almost done. Yeah, analysis successful. Let this be run as well. Break, build, and quality gate. Now you see, break, build, and quality gate is failed basically. When this is failed, you see the overall project is also failed. You see everything is successful, build solution and everything is successful, but quality gate failed, and hence your project is build is failed basically. You can see here it took 5 minutes 32 seconds, and if you come here, if I refresh, you see quality gate failed. This is how you can push the status of failed or success of your quality gate to your pipeline using the task build, break, build, and quality gate failure. Okay. Okay, guys, that's it for today. We'll continue on many other scenarios and configurations in Sonarqube tomorrow. And of course, once this is completed, what I do, I'll delete this organization and do it for you again one more time. Quickly we'll do it. We don't explain it, but we'll quickly will do it. Okay. That's it from me today. Thank you.
Thank you, Purna.